Okay, I got this basket from Miss Lori, and apparently she don't know how old this basket is. You can see how all the rings are coming apart. This basket is very brittle, and also it looks like got a lot of grease. I don't know if she have kept it inside of the say kitchen, but I can tell that there's grease all over the basket. It is brittle even from the bottom. I can feel it. So what I'm going to have to do is I am going to start somewhere at the second row from the top in the bottom here, and I'm going to come up and I'm going to get all the rings first. So I don't have any yellow palm right now. I'm going to try to get as much as I can and use that so that you can't tell the difference in the color right off. But I'm going to work my way up. I'll start somewhere in the middle here, do the rings, and then come up. I kind of like how this one has the plait in there. So somewhere, I guess this basket has got to been started somewhere in 80s or 90s, because a lot of the basket makers didn't start using the plaits until that time. So this basket could be somewhere, I say 1980s or 90s, somewhere in there. I can only base that on what my mom started doing some of the basket with the plait. So it might be a little older. I don't know, because one, I don't know where she got this basket, and she don't even know what's the age of the basket, so I really can't tell you. Now what I also gonna do is I'll go back down in the bottom and I will make one of these baskets also. So I'm gonna put this and I'm gonna get started, and then we're gonna see. It's $5, ma'am. Thank you. You want a bag for that?
No, thank you.
Okay, y'all have a nice day. Thank you. So I'm just kind of meddling out at the city market here today. It's been nice and quiet. It's slow. A lot of vendors didn't come in today either. This one got 12 loops in it. I am going to make one, but I'm going to make the loops a little smaller, because I think that makes the basket feel a little weaker. Even though I'm going to repair this basket, it's still going to feel weaker, because the wider the bigger those loops, the more the basket can be a little loose. When I say loose, it'll be a little wobbly when you move it. Stability, you don't have as much stability as if I had all the rows come through the middle of this basket. So you can't get around that. That's just, it's a unique basket. You use this one for fruits. So you can see, even though I'm doing all of that. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Okay.
I'm looking for a fan, a Sweetgrass fan.
Oh, I don't have any fans. I won't be doing that for another 2-3 years. I'm behind right now, so yeah, I'm sorry.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So, is it true that the Sweetgrass itself is extremely expensive?
Well, yes and no. That all depends on the person.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of stories out there, but yeah, the prices are going up because one, here in the Charleston area, a lot of materials being torn up. They don't know it. So we are having to go parts of Charleston, parts of Savannah, all the way down to Florida in some places.
Okay.
So as we find some little niches here, I don't tell anybody, I just go and get it. So, and just use it, and hopefully nobody else shows up. Because sometimes I've gone to some places for 10, 15 years, then all of a sudden I go back, there's a house there, there's a building there, so now I tore the whole thing out. So we're kind of working with the people now, before they build a house, then we'll come in and check, see if there's sweetgrass there. Mm-hmm. Maybe we can segregate it in an area, because we can't move it. Yeah. That's the bad part about it. Yeah.
You can't take sweetgrass
It,
somewhere and
it,
grow it.
we've tried that. It's something in the ground. The PhD is you can't just transplant it and move it like a lot of other different plants, you know. So, yeah.
Really
So,
picky about where it is.
I guess so, but we know it's the PhD in the ground. So we've been working with some of the colleges, especially in Clemson and all that, because they're real good at that. So we still haven't found nothing yet. So we don't know.
Okay. Well,
We will
hopefully
see.
cross some fingers. Well, one day
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to come back and get a fan.
Yeah.
full already.
Everybody comes down to get a fan, and then I have no more. Sorry.
It's okay. But I enjoy your work and thank you for letting us.
Thank you. Where y'all traveling from?
Well, we're traveling from Washington State.
Oh, Washington. Your first time down here?
Yes.
Oh,
We're here
okay.
for a wedding.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of weddings here.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming for weddings.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's the
Yeah.
culture.
Okay.
All right. Well, I hope you have a blessed day.
You too. Okay. So you see a lot of people coming down from the north. I am going to get myself going on this. If I can get 2 rows on this going, then I'll be good to go. And that's the good part about it, getting this done today. Then tomorrow, I got a bottom. Let's see where I got those bottoms. I got 2 bottoms here. So you see, I already got 3 bottoms. And all I got to do is check everything on, make sure everything's stable on this. And then I will do another one of these baskets here. So Miss Lori, I hope you'll be patient, and I will get to your basket as soon as possible because I got 2 other customers that I got to complete first, and then I will finish up this basket and get it back to you. Okay? All right, so let me put this back down in here, and then I'm going to get myself going and put this back. It's a nice day, and I got to script some palm and make some more roses for the crosses. So I got a lot of things going on right now. All I got to do is I got to patch this up so it won't get too loose. And it seems like a lot of people coming in. What time is it? It is close to, ooh, it is 12:16. All right, so that's mean everybody's getting up. Okay, there's one thing I did find on this basket. There's an area, I gotta find it now, it's hard to find. Almost, there we go, okay. Almost on the last loop. All right, let me take care of this customer here first. And that'll be $5, man.
I don't need a bag,
Yeah?
thank you.
Okay.
I'll put it in my purse or hold on to
I'll
it.
give you a card here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me get it.
Change.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you, ma'am. I will give this to my son.
Okay, good.
All right. I thank you. I got a $15 tip. Pretty nice off that little lady. Everything counts these days. But anyway, I am going to get back to this basket. And on this design, on this basket, when it was ended, they put an extra loop and stopped it in the middle of a loop. Then somewhere up there they came out with the line, another row, and they did the same thing. I'm surprised that this basket never came apart, which would, in the future, if I had never grabbed hold of this basket, she would have had a problem there too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this loop and I am gonna run it just like we normally do now. Nobody ever know the difference. The loops will still be there. And I believe, let's see, I gotta count these loops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Am I looking at that right? Oh, I got to do it again. Let me put it right here. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, there's 13 there. Oh boy, the way they got this spaced out, I still will be able to take this piece out, put this line like it's supposed to, and go in and inside. So I am going to have to take some material somehow and build this line to hook into this row right here. Ooh. What you got to go through in repairing a basket. The customer didn't know that was there in the first place, so they're not going to notice any difference in the basket except for me rewinding it and tightening it for her. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove all of this. I got to take this, go in, then I need to get some material. I'm trying to match the basket. I think I got some material that can match the color without having that greenish in there. Okay, I'm gonna do my little trick here now in order to get this right. And once I get that, then I'm gonna hook all the loops back together. Okay, so I need to start here, go around, then do the same thing here. So let me get this in first. Okay, so I need to start here. Oh. Okay, I got a nice long piece right here. So I'm going to script this. I'm not sure if I'm going to come down to the market tomorrow. I might have to take them 2 days off, do some work on this basket and some crosses because I am running out of crosses. So actually sitting here, I am able to work on a basket. I'm going to work on some more crosses, which they have to dry. So I'm trying to get all that done all at the same time. So it's better to come down here and work on a basket. And so if I'm out of crosses, that's okay. Something else will sell. But the crosses are my #1 product, so I need to get that back. So let me get this in here. We've got a lot of people walking around today. A lot of people from up north, Pennsylvania. Oh man, let's see here. I also had somebody from Maine. All I gotta do is get this in here. Got it. Hello.
It's going to take you.
Couple of days, couple of months. All depends on what I'm working on.
Where do you get the sweetgrass from?
Around here.
Cool. That's amazing.
Now, I'm going to try and get this one piece back together. And here we go. All I got to do is get this. I'm trying to do two things at the same time here. Let's see. That is not going to work. Normally, with the other part in, it's gonna get loose now. Can't have it loose. So I'm gonna have to. I'll be right with you, ma'am.
Yeah,
One sec. Let me just get this in. Okay. No, ma'am.
Okay. Here's your $10. We got, this is what we got.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Good. Thank you. I got both of my hands tied. I'm trying to get this. My mouth is full. My hand is tied just to get this one piece in here. I hate doing this, but if I let it go, the whole thing is going to come apart, so I got to keep it going until I can lock it down. Got a lot of people walking today. Almost got it. Almost got it. Okay. Now, let's see. I've got one more trick up my sleeve.
It does.
Now, what I'm going to do is I would have to cut this piece out. I'm going to get some material, and I'm going to loop this in. I just got to get that loose now. Even if I got to come back once I've done it, that's okay. But I just need to get this piece. Oh, this is going to be hard now. I'm going to have to cut it. I got no choice. Then I'm going to unwrap this piece. I'll just add a little bit of material in there just to get it to in here. If you were to look at this, you would never know that I added material in here, because I'm going to take some, even if it takes some of the old palm here, I got some grass. So let me take something. I got to get something a little old. It's got to be a little old, just to kind of embed it in there. I got to find me an old bulrush. All that's going to go up in there. Then that row is going to be cut right in. That's going to be, oh boy. So what I'm going to end up doing is cut this, embed this. I got to see how I'm going to get this to bend. I'm going to add some material, so I'm going to make this happen. Let's see. If I take this out, yeah. All right, so let me do this first. Then I'm going to take some bulrush, put in there to bull it up, give it strength. I just need about that much to bend it. Oh boy, this is going to work. Customer is going to appreciate this one. You know, after doing this for 57 years, I'm still learning things, still coming out with ideas. All right, now I'm going to take this bulrush, I'm going to entwine it, give it some strength now. Okay, I'll cut some of that material out later. A lot of weddings this month. They're coming to Charleston for a lot of weddings, so everybody is coming. Okay. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna see how this works. Uh-oh. All right, now I got that. All right. Now here comes the difficult part, because I got to keep some of that grass. Then I got to get that loop, because I got to add, I don't have to add the roll because it's already there. I just got to add material into it. I'll cut some out. Oh, that ain't going to be good. Now the good thing about it is I'm gonna have to go into the top here first, put some, tie this on. Ooh. Here's where the problem comes, because the way this basket was built a long time ago, I'm gonna have to put just a little bit to come in, fold this down to make the roll come about. So if I move, I'm gonna cut this out. First, I gotta put some palm. I'm gonna have to waste some palm now. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna put this. And this is only temporary because I got to come back around on the one going up. Yes. It's just that when this basket was being made, it looks like the basket maker decided to do something else, ended the basket, and then went back and decided, well, they're gonna start the basket in another area, another spot. And you don't do that. I mean, the basket is holding together. It's just not right. So you know what is going to happen is after I finish this, I got to build this area up and then hook it together. Okay, I got to build this area and hook it together. Oh boy. All right, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this thing, and then I'm going to put the one row, then I'm going to break this, come around to put the one roll right here on the top, and then once that is done, then we'll come back and go all the way around. And then I also got to do the plaiting right here too, because that is kind of odd too. So I would at least tighten up the one section of the loop area first. Then I'm gonna go back down into this basket and start at the very beginning, looks like at least 2-3 rows from the beginning, and then work my way back up. And then I'll come back and do the top. So you notice how I started in the middle. I'm tying down everything that can make this basket come apart until I can get everything together. It's kind of like making a cake with half the icing on between the outside and then icing in the middle. So you gotta sandwich everything in, then go back and then complete one section at a time. All right, so okay, now that I got this sides done, it's still going to be a little loose, but because the loops on these are a little bigger, but I am gonna make a basket, as you know. And what I'm gonna do is change the design a little bit. But anyway, since this one is coming up 3 rows and then the loops, I'm probably gonna go 5 and make a smaller loop, and that'll give the basket a little more stability. But anyway, on Miss Lori's basket here, also I can see where it's got the yellowing on the basket. That's meaning that grease is flying in the air and was getting all over the basket. The basket still was well kept. It's a little hard but soft. You can see the difference in the bottom, and then look in the inside. So anything sitting, it's going to keep its original texture, but grease was also getting on the bottom here, just from probably she having it in the kitchen somewhere. So hopefully I'll let her know, and then that way the next time she won't keep it there. How you doing, ma'am? On those bigger baskets, I take from $25 to $50 off. These small ones here, I take $5 off. So I am going to start, since I got the sides, I am going to start in the middle here, tighten that up, because all of this is loose. So I'm going to tighten this entire basket for her. I normally don't have to do that, but as I find different customers and they send their basket and it's a little worse than they think, and that is why I have to get the basket in my hand, and then I can give them a full quote on what needing to be paid. So I'm gonna get back to this. Then I got a bottom down there. I'm gonna match it and see if I can come close, because no two gonna ever be the same, because these handmade. But I'm gonna try and come close, and like I say, I'm gonna come up 5. I'm gonna put a little more bulrush in mine also, and then make the loops a little smaller so it can give a little more stability. The basket's a little more tight now, you see? I can do all of that. It's a little more tighter than when I got it. I changed that one, where is it? I can't even find it myself, where I made the correction. Oh, okay, right here. I made the correction where this part comes, the loop comes in, then come up to go to the other loop so I can make the other rows coming on this side. Seems like a lot of people coming in this area. Oh, this glass. I hate these reading glasses, but I need it for small things. That's the problem. As you age, your eyes kind of can't see small things now. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to this. I noticed one. Okay, like I was saying earlier before, I had a customer that came up. Plus he had a lot of other people came in through at the same time. Even though it's slow, I can get this, at least part of the basket done. But originally what I was stating is I gotta get a bottom. I'm gonna match it. Then if it comes close to what I'm going, then I'm gonna start that basket tonight. And then somewhere, maybe tomorrow, you will see me working on that basket also. So I tend to do that sometime. I'm working both on the customer's basket, and I'm also building a new basket. But remember, no two baskets will ever be the same. So I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit and make this basket a little more better. And then I'm also going to start taking baskets as I fix them. I am going to try do a clip and send it to the customer, you know, as much as possible so they can see what I'm doing. I mean, it's not a training program, but it's just so that they can see how I'm working on their basket, what I do, and how I put the love in the basket. Because like I always state, my model is, if I work on your basket, it's gonna be as if I build that basket. So other customers who I have dealt with, they've seen the kind of work that I do, and they appreciate it. And now they know they got somebody out there that can repair their basket anytime something goes wrong. You know, I've had customers where their dogs cat got hold to the basket, damaged the basket. Some of them, they don't realize, you know, the value in the basket and what they have. There's a whole lot of, you know, things that goes on with a basket that they don't know about because they weren't told. They don't have any kind of book telling them, you know, how we do this, because there is not no book. All this is in our head, and we pass these down to our children, and it's all up here. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to this because I only need to do this bottom now to tighten that up a little bit. So somewhere I'm gonna start in the middle here, maybe 4 rows from the edge, because all of this here seems like it's pretty good. It's nice, but I noticed they got some pine right here, so I might start in the area where this pine starts in here, tighten that up a little bit, and I don't see where they did any skip in this basket. So whoever did this basket, they did this basket right, and that's why the bottom is still good, and that's what I like also. They didn't have as much bulrush in there, but that's okay too. Okay, I now got Miss Lori's basket halfway done, and I noticed in the bottom also that had a little skips in there, a lot of holes in there, so I'm going to tighten that. So I'm flexing the basket. So I got 1 row left on the bottom from the edge, then I'll go up and do those 2 rows, then I will go right back and start right in the beginning and get that kind of tightened. There's still some grease in the basket. I can't get that grease out. It is in there and it's there to stay. One day I'm gonna figure a better way to get some more of the grease out. And that's why I tell people, put a little wax paper or porcelain paper, because that'd be the best thing to put in the basket. Now, as I work on her basket, I'm also making some improvement on the basket, and you will see I am working on this one, because anytime I get a basket I feel that I want to mimic, it's not going to be 100% the same basket, but you know, because everything's done by hand, so no two going to ever be the same. So on this one, I made the circles, the loops a little smaller, giving a little more stability to the basket compared to how Miss Lori's basket is. And then one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to put the braided wrap on the edge. I think about doing that on the other basket. So I'm going to end up making 2 baskets. And as I go, I'm coming up with ideas on this basket to see how far I'm going to change things. And right now, I'm going to be halfway done with the basket I'm building and working on Miss Lori's basket. So I have put the Moses elephant ear to the side because I'm still thinking about some ideas on that basket. And as I get these baskets done, hopefully somewhere in there, I'm looking at an engraver. I got to get the bamboo. I got to get the design to make the loop or top so I can put into that basket. So I'm doing 3 things at the same time right now. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the side. I'm going to get back onto her original basket, and hopefully in the next day or so I'll have this done. I only spent about 3 hours on her basket, and the other 5 I'm doing the other basket, because that's going to take a little longer so I can get this back to her. Let's see, I need to find my other nail boom. I got a special nail boom for her. Just coming along real fine. This basket going to be a little tighter. Let's see. So let me get this piece in, and then I'm going to see about cutting all this excess material that I had on there. So I didn't have to cut nothing out. I'm keeping an eye on that last loop that I put in because I got to keep that tight until I can get almost these other 2 rows on the side here up. And once I've done that, I'm going to be good and happy. Okay, well, I finished Miss Lori's basket, and it's been 5 months. I've been doing so many things. I've been going back and forth and on and off. So you can see I have 2 baskets here. The one on the right side is Miss Lori original basket, and then the one on the left is my basket. Okay, and what I did was I tried to mimic all the loops that the first basket had. I had to make some changes in my basket to improve on the basket, because that is one thing that I also do when I get customers' baskets, because sometimes I see things that they did in the past. I either keep it or I improve on it. And I'm going to put my basket on the side for a second because I want to still talk about Miss Lori's basket, because 2 is hopefully when she gets this basket back, it's still got a little flex to it. That's just the way the basket is made, because it got the loops, so you don't have that strong binding like it's supposed to be, and that is normal. There's no effect on the basket. It's now got stability, more stability to it. I had to take one of the loops out in order to place the loop the correct way to hook the top on, because when the braided top was placed on this basket, it seems like the basket was finished first, and then that maker went back and then applied the top on it and then put the braid on it, which is very unusual. I guess they weren't thinking at that time, but it does have a lot of contrast in it, which is good. So it kind of gives me a little idea, how did they get all that contrast in this basket? In between, you can't tell from the beginning to the end, which was good, because sometimes I do that with my contrast. A lot of other basket makers also, but you can see where one side has the color and the other side don't. And I don't make baskets like that. So I learned how to put my contrast all over the basket. It's kind of like taking an egg and you putting the dyes and you putting all the different picket dots and whatever on that one egg. Man, how did they get this? They got to apply one color and then another. No, I infused it into my basket also. So on Miss Lori's basket here, now that I got it done, I went back and I did my basket, and you can see the difference in the 2 baskets. I'm going to stand it up here. I want you to see how hers is infused compared to how mine have the solid colors, which is okay also, because that's what a lot of baskets tend to do. That's what I tend to do also. And what I did was I put an extra loop in this basket, give it a whole lot more stability. Look at that. Look at that. I made the loops a little smaller, not as much flex. And the only change I made in this basket on the top is I did not put that braided edge. I wanted it to stay the same size. The texture, you're going to see it a little greenish in it. And eventually, as this basket ages, that'll probably disappear too, but that's normal. Okay, then if you look on the bottom, you'll see the same thing. Okay, you don't see as much as that contrast on it because I have it in the inside. Okay, Miss Lori's, less contrast. Okay, then in inside. All right, so I would advise for Miss Lori also, if she have this in the kitchen, not to keep it too close around the stoves, because I noticed there's a lot of grease in this basket. It might have come from, looked like came more from the ear than from her putting any kind of things like bread, rolls, or biscuits inside. And my advice is to put a little porcelain paper or wax paper first before the towel, so that way no more grease will get in this basket. The basket bottom, it is still hard because the grease that's done infused into the fiber, you can't get that out. I mean, this thing is still solid. It was hard for me to get my nail bone to poke through without breaking any of the binding, so that worked out. So I advise her, I'll send something back in my paperwork, a little jotting to let her know what not to do in the basket. And then that way the basket will last a whole lot more here. Let's see here. I got this paper and I need to see what she had said, because I remember, I believe she said she did not know the age of this basket anyway. But anyway, Miss Lori, I hope you enjoy your basket. I'm going to enjoy mine. And if anyone out there want to purchase one of these baskets, I will be glad to make them one. Just go into my description. You can also get my email and just email me about this video that you wanted one of these baskets made, and I'll get it made for you. So I will see you guys later. I am now getting ready to go down to the city market today, and hopefully I will meet a lot of nice people down there. So whenever you are in Charleston, South Carolina, if you come down to the city market, I hope that you'll come and visit me, Michael, or Joy. One of us will be there. Just ask one of the basket makers you're looking for Michael, and they will direct you down to me if I'm there at the market that day. I could be somewhere in the swamps or forest, or I could be on the other side of the world. So I'll see you guys for now.